Okay, what's up toy people? In this video, Flicks and Figs 2024 episode 1, I've decided to start labeling them. We've got the Hiya Toys 1/18 scale Cobra Trooper, Black Series Destroyer Droid, or Digger Destroyer, whatever it's called, a Marvel Legends Angel, as shown here. Really great figure with a really great wingspan. Yeah, really nice looking figure. Maybe we could do a mimic. And Biff Pow Bang! It's a third party Batman 66 Joker from Mars Toys 1/12 scale. Well, I think he's called Laughing Criminal or something like that, or Joker, not the Joker. But let's talk about all of that on TAKTAK Toys. So welcome back to TAKTAK Toys, your home of all the latest action figure news, GI Joe Classified, Valorverse Action Force, and Operation Monster Force. This video is not for kids, so let's get on into it. Yeah, so new year, fresh start. It's a new season of Flicks and Figs 2024 episode 1. Let's label them. So this music as well sounds like we're doing a bit of espionage, and with that kind of thing, here's the Hiya Toys 1/18 scale Cobra Trooper. Now, I'm a 1/12 scale collector normally, but I saw this Hiya Toys 1/18 scale Cobra Trooper and I thought it looks quite cool. It could be quite fun, like some sort of Cobra Troopers that say Dr. Mindbender has shrunk down to do battle against the Joes. So I've had a sort of eye on the Hiya Toys stuff. Haven't really dived into any GI Joe Hiya Toys things, particularly because they're a bit difficult to get in the West, I believe. As far as I'm aware, they're a bit difficult to get in the US and the UK. I think the line is kind of exclusive to Asia. But yeah, I mean, maybe they're made more available. But I think this Cobra Trooper does look really cool. Obviously, it's got a classified style design. It's kind of reminiscent of the classified style of Cobra Trooper. But yeah, something a little fun. And keeping it with military themed action figures now, moving to 1/12 scale, we've got to look at the Vanguard from Valorverse Action Force. So there's two different colours. There's this sort of beige colour here, and the driver you can see in the corner there. And then the darker colour, the dark grey. So let me know if you'll be picking this up in the comments below. Pretty reasonable price, I think. Hopefully we'll get it available at some UK distributor. And a leak, a GI Joe Classified leak. An Action Pilot and Action Marine. Credit to Full Force Weekly. That's where I believe I saw this first. But Action Pilot and Action Marine should be coming. So stay tuned for that. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. So yeah, as mentioned before, it's gone up now. The time of this video, the Marvel Legends Angel is up for pre-order. Really nice looking Angel. Obviously, there's the version that we could have in blue as well as this red version, but we could get it in blue as well. Warren Worthington III in blue. So, great looking wingspan on the figure. Let me know if you've pre-ordered him, if you collect Marvel Legends, if you're sort of cherry picking Marvel Legends, or you're collecting everything. It's probably getting a bit difficult to collect everything nowadays, isn't it, in terms of the rising prices. But let me know if Marvel Legends is one of your main lines, and if you've sort of pre-ordered Angel. I think the wings do look really good on this figure. And yeah, I mean, they could probably reuse it for Mimic and maybe a few others. Obviously Angel in blue. Yeah, be another choice. Maybe the blue skinned Archangel, but with the wings, that might be another choice as well. But yeah, I mean, sorry, what happened to my voice there? Yeah, he looks really, a really decent offering. So, you know, if you're collecting X-Men, or if you're collecting Marvel Legends, yeah, or X-Men in particular, obviously, or maybe you want to put him with your Defenders, I guess it would be, oh, Champions maybe, then you can do. And here's some toy photography I've done, speaking of X-Men. This is obviously VHS Cyclops and Jean Grey together. Here's VHS Cyclops doing an optic blast. I've got some toy photography backgrounds from Toy Pics, I believe, on his Patreon. And yeah, just use the program called Photo Room. So what it does, it kind of takes away the background of what you photograph. So I just photograph my figures, you know, on the dining room table or something like that. And then you can add these backgrounds in at your leisure. So there you go. And speaking of Marvel Legends, we've got a look at Kahori, sorry if I butchered the name, from What If Season 2, but it does seem to be a custom by the Glowing Ghost. There was a bit of speculation whether this could be an official Marvel Legends release, but it looks a little bit too good, doesn't it, to be an official Legends release. But no doubt this will be a figure we'll get down the line at some point. But yeah, let me know if you're enjoying What If Season 2, what your thoughts on it. I've only watched one episode so far. That's where Nebula joined the Nova Corps, but let me know what you think. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And moving over to NECA, we got a look at NECA TMNT the Wanderer. So here, and the Shredder clones. So here they are. I believe these sets are have gone up for pre-order now, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I think they have, because I think I've seen them on props and replicas. So yeah, pretty cool. I don't know too much about the Wanderer. I presume, like the Last Ronin, he's probably one of the turtles. It's maybe a comic version of sort of one of the turtles. Looks like Leonardo with the swords, but I could be wrong. You'll let me know in the comments below. But again, a really cool looking sort of TMNT figure from NECA, like more like the Mirage figures, you know, more comic based. So that's really fun. Yeah, I think I might try and pick up that comic set if I can do, but yeah, really good looking. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the Wanderer. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Shredder clones, if you've been picking them up. And of course, watch Dan and Tanner for Turtles and Tea if you want more information on any of these sets. And again, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. So yeah, I mentioned the Black Series Destroyer droid earlier, didn't I? And here it is again being shown. So a much needed figure in the Black Series coming our way. And going from outer space to cyberpunk, here we've got Serac Studio Cyberpunk Series. These are characters Bone, Quincy, Rick, Wolf and Jenna. And going from that to fighting games, we've got Luke from Street Fighter 6 by Storm Collectibles. He looks really good, doesn't he? I'll personally wait for the TAKTAK Toys version, which I know will be coming down the road at some point. Don't really know much about this character, Luke. I mean, he looks like a sort of Ryu or Ken, so he's got the sort of fighting style of Ryu or Ken. But yeah, Storm Collectibles do their action figures really well. One thing Storm Collectibles do really well, D Amazing said this and I agree with him, and you can see it here, is the effect pieces. They probably do the best effect pieces on the market. I mean, those blast effects, you know, or those Hadouken effects, or whatever you want to call them, that Luke is sort of showing off there, look amazing, and particularly that one. So I mean, yeah, really good effect pieces for, you know, toy photography or posing on your shelf. But no doubt that this figure will, it's classified as 1/12 scale, but Storm Collectibles, they're a bit generous with their 1/12 scales. So I'll just inevitably wait for Luke from TAKTAK Toys Street Fighter line, which would be cheaper and probably articulation wise, you know, just as good. Obviously this one does look really impressive, but yeah, you know, Storm Collectibles obviously decided to pump out a few more Street Fighter figures with the success of how TAKTAK Toys are you know, producing their line. And same with SH Figure Arts, they've revived the Street Fighter line a bit, presumably because they've looked at TAKTAK Toys as well and seen how successful they are with their Street Fighter figures. And of course we've got more TAKTAK Toys Street Fighter figures coming this year. So if you're a Street Fighter fan, plenty to look forward to, really. Plenty to look forward to from, you know, a couple of different companies. You can kind of take your pick on what you want. But if you are a Street Fighter 6 fan, if you're enjoying it, if you've played the game, you know, if you've got it on PlayStation or Xbox, the latest consoles, and you're enjoying the game, then this would probably be a great addition to your collection, and you collect, you know, the action figures from it. This would be a great addition to your collection. Like I say, for me, I'm probably going to wait for the TAKTAK Toys version, but it does look really decent. I can't dispute that. You know, quite a few different great head sculpts and effect pieces. You know, it's probably well worth the money. But again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything you've seen so far that you want to pre-order. And Prank Villain, that's the name of this Batman 66 themed villain, Prank Villain, which you could say is the Joker, you know, based on Cesar Romero, I guess, Cesar Romero's Joker. Looks pretty good from Mars Toys. You know, I know Robo from the Fwoosh sort of commented on this on his latest episode, Robo Don't Know. So, you know, Mars Toys have done a lot of 1/6 scale figures. So this, as far as I'm aware, I think this might be their first offering in 1/12 scale. And, you know, it'd be great if we get a Batman, a Robin, you know, done a Riddler in 1/6 scale. That would look pretty damn good in 1/12 scale. I mean, the face sculpt here looks really decent. Yeah, probably okay. The costume maybe could be a bit better, but then, you know, it's based on a sort of and a show from the 60s, so you can probably get away with the sort of, you know, costume looking like it is, because it's sort of more period piece, isn't it? It's a period piece from the 60s. But yeah, head sculpt looks fantastic, and plenty of options there. That's a good thing. You know, so many accessories this comes with, and probably by the looks of it, different heads, different hands. A really good release. If you're a Batman 66 fan, and you've got, you know, a sort of, you know, 1/12-ish collection or 1/10 scale collection probably with McFarlane. But, well, actually, no, having said that, McFarlane do 1/12 scale, don't they, with their Batman 66. So this would fit right in if you want more of a cloth Mezco 1/12 style goods Joker. And going from a light-hearted section of the Batman universe, Batman 66, to something a bit more Snyderverse style, with the sort of what's called the armored Batman, but dark armored warrior or something, shadow armored warrior. So obviously it's Batfleck in his armor, but looks pretty good. Now, we did get a Mezco 1/12 version of this character, you know, quite a while ago. That's probably quite hard to get now, I imagine, on the secondary market. Probably a little difficult to get. So you've got this alternative, all armored up. Looks very gritty and menacing. Yeah, really, really good. And this is from a company called Present Toys and Power Toys. So it's 1/12 shadow armor. So presumably, if this one does well, I'm guessing there might be Henry Cavill Superman or something maybe along the lines. Maybe it'll be just this release, who knows. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. You know, if you want some more Snyderverse representation on your shelf, then there you go. You can pick this up. I say not bad. I'm sure it's a really good representation of Batfleck in his armor. It's just, you know, not something that I think is that, you know, that appealing. But, you know, let me know what your thoughts are. If it's something you really want, if you haven't got the Mezco 1/12 version. Were there any other versions? There must have been. Let me know in the comments below if there were. I think there must have been like a Mafex version or something like that, but presumably there must have been. But I know there was definitely a Mezco 1/12 version. Anyway, there's this new version from Present Toys and Power Toys coming out soon. So if you do want to relive the Snyderverse and all its glory, then on your collecting shelf, you know, or in your toy photography like this, you can get some sort of dark and gritty toy photography, then this is an option, I guess. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. From there, let's go over to Patriot Studio. Uncle and Auntie Saw 1/12 scale figures. These are more horror based. This looks like something from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So these characters look kind of like the perfect kind of thing you'd see to be murdering teens in some backwoods in the US. But yeah, I believe these are available on 5K Toys. So if you want some sort of, you know, serial killer type action figures, there you go. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And we were talking about Marvel Legends earlier in the video. For the latest Marvel Legends news, reviews and live streams, check out Dan Who Reviews. You can check out Legends and Liquor, and of course Turtles and Tea with Dan and Tanner, and Joe's and Juice for myself, Dan and Tom, talking all the latest GI Joe Class R reveals. And stay tuned for more of that in 2024. And for action figure reviews in the UK, you can check out Jay's Toy Collection UK. He's done a video on a Mega Red from Mondo, the 1/6 scale, and his top 10 of 2023. In fact, his top 23 of 2023. So check out those videos in the comments below. And you can of course check out Miguel and the Wolfpack Toy Review. He did a few top 2023 videos, and you can check those out in the comments below. And feel free to check out Justin Collects. He's done a room tour of his collection and his top 10 of 2023. So I'll put a link to that video in the comments below. And feel free to check out Elson Official Music, yeah, for all the latest pop music covers and sort of original music of his own design. And feel free to check out Austin, the hero of collectors. And you can of course check out Cypher Sigma for action figure pickups, toy pickups and film reviews. And for all things Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions and more, you can check out Trevor, the 1/6 shooter. And for action figure reviews in Ireland, you can check out Brian's action figure reviews. And I showed off some toy photography earlier that was from the Patreon of Toy Picks, Photo Dave and Toy Picks. So yeah, I got the backgrounds from Photo Dave and Toy Picks, but for toy photography tips and tricks, you can check out Toy Picks. And feel free to check out Robo Don't Know, Robo's channel, where he does, you know, a sort of weekly rewind on all the news. Again, link for that in the comments below. And feel free to check out AC Toy Design. And you can of course check out Big Wheel Pixels and Plastic. And feel free to check out the 3POA podcast for the latest action figure chat and pop culture discussion. And you can check out Z-Man 12 Bat, his YouTube channel. And feel free to check out Dante and the Infinity Equation for the latest pop culture chat and action figure discussion. You can also check out Why So Serious Toys. And Feel free to check out my latest GI Joe classified custom called Brushfire. The video with that for that, I'll put a link in the comments below for that video. Custom of my own design, custom, original concept character of my own design. Here he is hanging out with Spider-Man. This is a kit bash Spider-Man I did in Marvel Legends form. It's the retro head on the Renew Your Vows body. But yeah, I painted up that on the barbecue body, that character next to Spider-Man on the barbecue body. But yeah, check out the full video on my channel. And for great places to purchase and pre-order action figures, you can check out Blue Owl Collectibles, which will be launching soon. Feel free to check out Comics and Cocktails. You can, of course, check out all the cool stuff, and feel free to check out Star action figures as well. And you can feel free to check out Invincible Toys in the US and their futuristic combat soldiers, and also their upcoming Fist line of action figures are available on Big Bad Toy Store, and I'll put a link to Big Bad Toy Store in the comments below. You can, of course, check out Gobsmack Comics, and feel free to check out the whole shebang. And you can, of course, check out Kapow Toys. And for all your Action Force needs and Legends of the White Dragon, you can check out Valaverse.com. Hopefully there'll be a UK independent trader picking up Action Force line at some point. But until then, you can check out them out on Valaverse.com. And feel free to check out In Demand Toys. And you can, of course, check out Props and Replicas. And for all your film and TV sort of reviews, you can check out filmandtvreview.com. And I'll put a link to their website in the comments below. And you can also check out, I was talking about Valaverse there in the shout outs. And Action Force, you can check out my video on Valaverse Warpath Eclipse. She made it into my top 10 of 2023. You'll have to see that video to see where, but if you want to see a review on this figure, you can check it out in the comments below. And she's a really good figure. Yeah, and like I say, plenty more good stuff to come from Valaverse in 2024. So that's the first episode of Flicks and Figs for 2024. I've decided to number them. Many thanks for watching. You make all these videos possible. And until next time, just make sure you enjoy those Flicks and Figs. And I'm going to leave you with one last thing, a bit of toy photography. Here's VHS Wolverine teaming up with animated Spider-Man. Enjoy!